Remembrance Day is just a few days away, and people across the country wear poppies just like this one to remind us of the ultimate sacrifices that were made to ensure our freedoms. Now, when World War I began, many people left home to serve their country. People like you and like me. And unfortunately, many didn't return home. Do you know their names? Today, there is no one left here in Canada to tell you about their involvement in World War I. But here's what the country and the war looked like a century ago. As an ally with Britain, Canada automatically joined World War I in 1914. According to the Canadian War Museum, at the time, Canada's population was almost 8 million. By November 11, 1918, almost 10%. 619,000 Canadians had joined the war. Put it another way, that's approximately 3/4 of today's population of Winnipeg. Now, 100 years after the Great War ended, one local artist, Letty Lawrence, wants to remember and honor 51,748 soldiers who never came home.
I wanted to do something that recognized the individuals and took the message out to the neighborhoods in Winnipeg.
She spent countless hours researching where these soldiers had lived before the war broke out, and then she started making banners.
We're over 500 now, so we're more than halfway. It's really only been 2 or 3 of us, but since they've become noticed, I've now had offers of help from other people, so I'm hoping that we can have almost all of them up by the end of next Saturday.
In all, a total of close to 900 banners will be going up all over the city.
That came from being able to find addresses for a lot of these men. We don't have addresses for some of them. In some cases, the houses are gone, but still if we have an address, we're trying to put them up on a light pole that's close to the possible address.
She says it's important to remember they were more than soldiers.
They're ordinary people, and they went off to do something pretty horrific, I think. The war was, it destroyed so much.
Now, each of these young men gave their lives so that you and I could live our lives free of oppression and fear. Who will you honor this Remembrance Day? In Winnipeg, Rachel Crowe, Spreading Wings, City News.